Welcome back to another Final Table commentary. We got the 10K main event. We got Oxada, Good A, Pabritz. I'm Luckbox is back. Morphine is back. 127 bigs. Hopefully this time round. Their third opportunity for the scoop title in 2020. I mean, it was a while ago, but whatever. We'll see if they can get the job done. 127 big blinds starting things off. Ooh, could go a few ways to the flop here. Don't think 10-6 comes along. But we do have Oxada and Pabritz with the pair of aces. Not too sure to say this. Down a lot. Jack gets cracked. We also got Benzie B with 41 big blinds. E with 15. That's a darn shame. Hopefully E can find a way to get a few double ups. Who are they going to get it through? Maybe Luckbox. Luckbox looks like the type to donate some chips. Nice and aggressive player. Ace 10 finding a nice fold on the turn there. From Pabritz. See a lot of aggressive stuff out of them. 64 bigs, they're going to hang on out. Super slow, long final table. Benzie B with jacks will open it under the gun. Luckbox folds the ace 8 on the button. And it gets on through all the way. So we also got Alex on 40 bigs, and that rounds out everybody. Finally made it to Alex. Good A with ace queen, 28 bigs, will raise it on up. Gets it on through. Pretty slow final table to start things off, other than the Pabritz nice fold. Morphe with the queen 6, 126 bigs will raise it up. Diagonal lot with a 3-betting hand. We'll just find a fold this time. Would be very unfortunate to bust very early on the final table for diagonal lot. They would have flopped top and bottom pair, but that's neither here nor there. That's just going to be a little pot for Morphine. 130 bigs. 39 million chips. I can only imagine they're going to keep the aggressive line pre-flops going. You're going to see a lot of raising out of them. Alex Jack 9 will defend the big. 3 to a straight, but no flush draw, so probably not going to hang in there too long. Has an over to the 10, but again, not too fun. Jack 9 is going to stick in the check raise though. That's always fun. Ace queen going for a raise. Ace queen in the big. Defends, we see an ace 3 deuce flop. Backdoor nut flush for Luckbox. Backdoor third nut flush for Oxada. King on the turn. A little bit better for Luckbox, as Oxada's not going to have the ace kings here. Ace queen still very strong. Going to call down most likely on all rivers. I wonder what the 4 clubs would have done. I wonder if ace queen goes for more value. Might just check it down here. Nope, goes for a pot size bet and a quick call. What's going on? Benzie B with an ace and an 8. Oxada with queens in the small blind. We're going to see a 3-bet from those. Can't imagine the big stack is going to slow play them facing one of the middling stacks.
Do you ever pause this at all?
Yeah, I could pause it. You need some help?
Yeah, I just want to...
Come sweat the queens. Benzie B with ace 8. Don't jam, whatever you do. Okay, he folds. Luckbox with the old pocket 9s under the gun will raise 2 blinds. And we're going to see Alex fold the king queen. Would have been interesting to see a raise, but being the middling stack, 43 blinds, they're just going to hang on out a little bit longer. We'll even pass on the king 7 suited. Dang, we want to see Alex pick up some chips. Who's going to be the hero of the day, eh? We gotta find somebody. Is it going to be Good A? Good A. Gonna rip the jacks here. Likely to get it on through. Not a bounty tournament. No reason to go bounty hunting. Do. This was a tournament played a few years ago, so I don't know the results. If you do, no spoilers. Not that you can spoil this for me. Ba-dum-bum, it is kind of a weird thing where, like, hey, so I want E to pick up some chips. They're gonna find a fair spot for themselves to rip in their 11 big blinds. As we see Queen 4 probably gonna steal this one away. Good A with a straight draw to a 7, sorry. Queen on the river, looks like Morphine's pot. Can't imagine Good A is gonna bluff facing this raise here. But if he did, it might work. Whoa, could you imagine? Find a raise. Okay, just finds the fold. Good stuff. Ace King for Oxada. So, okay, so I was spending some time there thinking about how the hell is this final table gonna go? Who's the prediction? What do we foresee? Hard not to pick one of the strong players with a middling stack or big stack. It's weird, I've seen Oxada play the big stack, and sometimes they play it a little bit more tight, waiting for their spots patiently, instead of being the big stack bully such as Pabritz would be. So if Pabritz wins a pot or two, I imagine they're going to be raising like crazy. I mean, a pot or two, if he finds his way to second place. Somehow take us a pot off Oxada or something. I imagine Pabritz will get quite active. Both players with top pair. This is not a good start for that. Small bet will get called. Don't think Pabritz wants to put a whole lot of money in the middle. Might just put in another small bet so you can check back the river. Instead we see a safe river, the jack of hearts. And you might want to go for some more value, but not going to raise over this one, I don't think. It's just a tiny little value bet for Alex, 51 blinds for them. Kind of wanted to see Alex pick up some chips, so that's good news. Not many though, only 51 blinds. Pretty well in the same position they were just in. Ace and a jack in the small for Alex. What do we even do here? Morphine's going to be raising quite wide. Alex just folds. Lots of respect for Morphine. That's kind of cool to see. Alex with the pocket threes will get one through. Oxada with the king or the queen and the 6, sorry. Ace high board, pair of 7s. What do we do? Fold on the flop. Ooh. 8s for E, taking a spot. Hopefully they win the flip here. Oh no, ace on the flop, ace on the turn. That's no fun. E will be our first knockout. They came in here with very short stack, right around 15 big blinds. Nothing you can do there, E. Just a darn shame. Do. Oxada, queen 9. Facing a raise from Pabritz. This is what we expected to see from them. King queen, that's just 3-bet it. Oh, let's see a 4-bet. Do something crazy. Don't think we want to call and go to a flop there with queen 9. So Oksana says, well, maybe I'll just find a 4-bet with a 4-betting hand instead of the queen 9 suited. Dick-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo. Ace and a queen making top 2. Ben CB. We'll have to call the small bet on the flop. Clubs complete on the turn. I wonder if he can ever get away from the ace king. 2/3 pot size bet on the turn. Obviously losing to ace king, or sorry, ace queen, ace jack, ace 5. What does he beat that's betting away? Nice fold from Ben CB. Ace and a king in the small blind. Dino a lot, ripping it in. Can't call with the king 6. 2 more blinds in Dino stack. Another ace king, but unless Ben CB does something here, he's not going to get any action. Does play call and flops top pair. Holy shit. This is no good for Ben CB. Is playing it sneakily, the ace king that is. We check it down to the river. Probably gonna get another value bet out of Ben here. Oh, but instead he just checks. Okie dokie. Could have got another value bet out of there. I think. Who knows, though, maybe Ben has folded the ace king there, so maybe he would have folded the king jack. Looks like we need a little bit more than top pair to go for a value bet, at least in Oksana's shoes. Even though I thought ace king could have been one. Aces for Ben, this is fun. Oksana thinking about it with 4-8. Nope, not going to take a spot. Ace 7 for good A. We could just fold this. We might raise. Could just call. Jack 10 3 flop. Nothing doing for good A. Gonna be a quick fold over there. Jack and a 9 in the big blind. What else is going on? Nothing really. 6 and a 9 in the small might limp. Probably not though. 7 deuce going for a raise. Alrighty-roo, Oksana. Flop and bottom pair. What do we do with 7 deuce? Blocking some straight and flush draws. Could use some protection, so it goes for a big bet. 3 cards that can make a straight flush are gonna think about calling or raising. Facing the big bet, we'll just fold. Ace and a 6. This looks good enough for Oksana. So this time round with the big stack, the 10K main event, not playing tight at all. That's fun to see. Almost caught up to Morphine now. Luck box. Jack 10 will defend the big. Sees a flop that's good for the big blind, but that's top pair for Oksana and it'll take it on the flop. Dino a lot folding the 6s under the gun, which is good timing. Luck box trying to limp in. Morphine gonna say not today with the kings. Pretty darn big sizing. King 5 folds. Ace deuce suited. Gonna face a jam from the big. Morphine might come along. Could even put in a 3-bet. Just plays call. Dino has the chance to complete, but will raise. Doesn't mind taking down the 2 million chips pre-flop. Beep-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo. Probably folding ace deuce, 9-10. Although it has like 40% against ace king. Gonna find the fold. Good A with the 7s, 20 blinds, will play min raise. Luck box, nice aggressive player with a suited ace. Puts in the 3-bet. Dino a lot, ace ace. Never gonna call here. Probably just jamming. Sevens in the muck. Facing a 3-bet and a cold 4-bet. Easy fold for sevens. Pabritz opening queen jack. Gonna get this one through. Since nobody has any other playing hands. So a quick look at the pay jumps. We see $40,000 ladder. Right around 4 buy-ins for the next knockout. That's always fun. Oxada folding, so there's no action for the aces there. Aces this time around might get something out of morphine. I like a call with sixes, but maybe morphine says I don't want to set mine. Looks like we're way too deep to fold. And against a bigger stack too, we're playing 42 big blinds effective. Oxada with king queen might 3-bet here. Plays call from the small. Jack 10-7 flop. Not the best for aces. Pretty scary board. One caller from the blinds. Could have 8-9. 8-9 suited maybe for morphine. But then the 10s, the 7s. Pretty scary. 9 of hearts on the turn, giving Oxada the straight. Luckbox still has an out to any heart except for the 8. I don't even imagine morphine comes along anyhow, so the 8 will be fine for him. What do you know? Morphine folds what would have been the straight flush, but of course he's not calling on the turn there. Oxada, trying to get the little value from a set or 2 pair here. Or just try to buy the pot. Like I suppose, sorry, he's got the... We got a straight on the board, a 4 flush, and he's betting. I'm not quite too sure what the hell's going on here. This looks like a value bet. We see a raise from the aces. And a call from the king queen. Okay. Wasn't expecting that there on the 4 flush board, but whatever. Boo 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 boo. Ace jack for Pabritz. Don't get too crazy here. Jacks for Oxada will open on up. Pabritz just calls. Good stuff. Flopping the straight draw. Has an overcard to the jacks. And the king and queen. Goes check check. 2 million chips. Pabritz might want to fight for them. King high board. Flush completes on the river. Pabritz says we're just going to show this down. I beat some ace x. Boom, 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 boom. Value bet from Oxada. Ace jack finds a fold. Good stuff. Jacks for Alex. Luckbox ace-9 in the small blind. Sticks in a raise here. Unfortunate timing for them. Jacks can call though, so we could just go post flop. Ace high board. Unfortunate timing, not so much. Jack on the turn. Ace high board, very unfortunate for Luckbox here. What was once unfortunate then turned fortunate, and then turned once again unfortunate. Bum bum. Jack sitting pretty over there. 8.4 million in the middle. Pabritz is sizing up a value bet. Very small, 1.2 million. Alex might raise this. Pretty well just clicks it. Says, I don't think there's much value to be had here. And he picks a great sizing because ace 9 can't call much. Can it even call the min raise? What the fuck would bluff you here? He does find the call on the end there. It's so quick I didn't see it, even though he took forever to call. Kind of went into a lull. Whereas waiting to see a call or fold. Then it happened so swiftly. Out of nowhere. Do-ga-da-do, do-ga-da-do, do-ga-da-do. Oxada, 7 and a 5, thinking about raising. Good time to fold. Things might get interesting here. Queen Jack suited and queens. 3 bet, probably coming in from the queen. Fair size to come along to a flop, although this pot will be bloated. Ace high board, gonna be an easy fold now. Do 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 do. Ooh, top 2 pair versus bottom pair in a straight draw, huh? Blind on blind, right? No, looks like a raise under the gun. My bad. My bad. Alex just finds the fold. Good stuff. Pabritz with an ace and a queen. We'll bump it on up. Morphine, king 9 suited. Thinking about a 3 bet. There it is. Makes it 6 blinds to go. Dino a lot. I'm gonna find the fold. Pabritz is gonna teach us what to do here because this is a very difficult spot with the ace queen O. Facing a 3 bet from a big stack. Plays call and he flops top pair. Can he find a fold on a club turn? We'll see if that even comes in. Not folding yet. No way with ace queen. 10 on the turn, not the best. King queen gets there, but you block it. King 9 of clubs picks up a few more outs, so we can check it back. That's a great sign for ace queen. You're like, yes, we survived. We're gonna win this pot. 4 on the river. Just don't have ace 4. Goes for a small blocker value bet, and the king 9 folds. Nice navigation by Pabritz. Luck box with king queen suited. This will be fun, but I don't think we get action. So what would be fun is not fun at all. Morphine with 10 and a jack. The big stack will raise it on up. Morphine with the old 9-7, gonna bump it up. Morphine playing nice and aggressive. Sorry, my eyes went away from the screen, not too sure what happened there. Looks like Morphine won 2 million chips though. Aces versus 9s. Queen Jack 8 flop, 9 of diamonds. What the hell do we do here? Check. 10 on the turn, giving both of us a straight. Can't fold the 9s with a diamond. Although, can you? You lose to king, ace king, sorry. King 9, diamonds. What do we do here with the nines? Feels like a call, even though there's a one-liner to the nine. Picks about 2/3 pots, a little bit smaller. This would be pretty damn great fold, but no, not today. Ace Jack for Ben CB, tries to raise under the gun. Sevens for Brits, we'll just fold. Showing some respect to Ben over there. Kings for Luckbox. 1.7 million to go. Don't you dare do it. Ben CB's been nice and quiet, could always use that image as a jam, but just respects the re-raise, respects the small 3-bet. Good A with aces and 11 blinds. Min raise looks fucking strong. Boop-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo, dick-a-da-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. King 7 suited in the big comes along and flops a flush. Oh no, this is horrific for aces. We're probably gonna go for protection and value. Oh no, 600k. Quick call from Ben, queen on the turn. Ace on the river will absolutely just save the aces. Nice slow play on the turn there. Boop-a-da-doo-doo, dook-a-da-doo. Quick call from Good A, gets a full double up through the shorty. Oh, good news for Good A. Nice river for him after getting saved on the 3 flush board. What the heck's gonna happen? Ace Queen, we're gonna stick that in. Oxada probably gonna call it off with Jack 10. It's only another blind to go. We ain't folding Jack 10. Oh no, Ace or Queen or Club. Club on the river, that will do. Saving Ben's life. 6 big blinds. Can he make a comeback from 2 blinds down? He says, I'm not done here, boys. No, I don't believe it. Puts the shark emoji in chat. That's scary. 5.7 blinds in Ben CB. He says, that's my stack size. A shark. Just the card protector. Queen at a 10 for Oxada. Gonna call the very wide 10-5 suited raise from Morphine. See a king high board and stab. A straight draw for Oxada comes along. Club's complete. Surely Morphine's gonna fire. Nope. Oxada will take it with a bet on the turn there, getting that junky 10-5 suited to fold. Don't see any coolers happening here. Dino a lot, probably just gonna get this through pre-flop. Doesn't look like any raises will come in either. Luckbox will defend the Queen 5. Dino a lot with a boat. I was gonna say, if he checks it back and a queen comes on the turn, things could get spicy. But only if another queen comes on the river, so it sure would take a lot. But Dino does start things out with a check. Very wet board. He could surely be betting here a lot. Luckbox can't call with the queen high. Alex, now that they have some chips, 68 bigs, sitting in a very comfy 3rd place, will raise the suited ace. This is nice to see. Aren't going to a flop, but that's fine. We get to hear from Alex. Did a darn good job. Was one of the middling stacks to start things off. Kind of a weird position. Oxada to your left. Not an easy starting position on the final table. But Alex done a great job of navigating that position. What do we see here? Jacks, and then an ace in the big blind. Don't think Alex gets too crazy. We're probably going to a flop though. Do king king 8. Huh. Small bet from Morphine. Maybe a call with the backdoor nut flush draw. Who knows what to do with jacks? There's so many flush draws out there. Goes for another bet. Alex comes along again. Ace high could be good here. There's still the diamond draws. There's club draws. There's broadways. Dick-a-da-do. We check it on the river. Morphine shows him the old jacks. Do-ga-do-do-do. Nine, 8 taking a stab on the old 10, 9, 7 flop, turning a flush draw. Oxada making 2 pair on the river. Did not look like a pot they were gonna win. But we'll end up betting pot. Might get paid off here. Boop, 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 do, do, do. Does get the value bet off on the river. Nicely done. 109 blinds. Morphine raise, do it now. Ace jack, we're gonna stick it in with 3 big blinds. Should be a double up here. Sweat the king, we sweat the king. 9 big blinds for Ben. Surviving, we're down to 2. Dino a lot 9's gonna raise, so Ben has to fold 10 jack. Queen 5 comes along to the flop. Luck box on the shorter stack, still not afraid to defend flops. Ben saying he's fine for the 10 big blind stack. He's got no problem. He's gonna wait for the heads up battle. That's fun to know. Morphine gets a walk. Ace and a jack for Alex. Gonna get it through probably. Dino a lot was one of our shorties, but did a great job of battling back up to 30 blinds. That's fun to see. Not too sure who they are, but I did see from the BCP poker replay stat tracker at the beginning or whatever the fuck, where he had made a few $1 million, so certainly a player of the high stakes games. Morphine with a 10 and a 9, we'll get that through. Alex with an ace and a 9, Oxada with an ace and a 9. 2 bet from the player in position and a call from Alex out of position with the ace and the 9. Not gonna do that again. Silly joke where we just repeat the same hand over and over. 3 diamonds out there. Alex could come along. 3 to a straight. Nope, just gonna find the discipline fold. Do 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 do. Ace 9 gonna get it in here. Ben's gonna need some help. Pair the board. No, king on the river. That's no good. Oh shit. Good try there, Ben. Was fun to see. Grinding back on the short stack. Everybody throwing in the GGs, even a manager. It is kind of cool how they have a manager on site just ready to go on the final table of a big tournament. 10K main event makes a lot of sense. You'd wish they could have one for every final table, but of course that's not possible. Running way too many tournaments to do that. I just think it would add some sort of level of, what would you call it? It'd make things feel more serious. You know, you got somebody who can break up fights if anything happens. Obviously, you don't see that a lot on the final tables on an online battle. But I've heard of those happening. You know, where it's like probably pretty distracting to all players. So it would be nice, but whatever. Especially on the lower stakes, you would expect a lot more of those silly actions. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. King queen for Dino. A lock gonna rip in the small blind and take it down. Ace and a queen for luck box. No action for the... Oh, maybe Jack 7 comes along. My bad. Should just wait and commentate. King, king, 10 flop. Boom, boom, boom. Min bet from the ace king, or ace queen, sorry, my bad. Couple fuck ups. Jack 7 folds. Queen 10 suited for morphine. Not much going on though. King 10, or king 3. Holy crap. My eyes are not working. King and a 3 could come along in the big. Good A down to 16 blinds. Gonna need to start taking a spot or two. Ace high board, this one's not yours. That small bet should get on through. Do. Ace deuce for Alex. We'll raise it in the cutoff. Pabritz not gonna call right now. We gotta wait for good A to bust. Ace and a 9 for good A. Are we gonna take this spot? Morphine's opening a lot. Does stick it in. Morphine does quick math and says fold. I see kings. Alex folds 4s. Oxada opens Jack 9. I was gonna say, if Pabritz finds a call here, slow play the kings. Not gonna happen. Maybe Luckbox gets crazy with the suited ace. But nope, not likely at all. Short stack attacking the big stack. Probably gonna be a strong hand. Ace and a queen for Oxada. Dino a lot. With 9-10 suited will come along. Checks it all on over on the 7-4-3 flop. Small bet from the ace high. Dino a lot folds. He says a little bit too way late. Alex defends the big with the king 7 suited, flapping 1 diamond. Has some potential straight outs. Probably not enough. Not what we wanted facing an early position raise. Does stick in the raise though. Okay, this will get ace 9 out of there. Well, I thought king 7 was gonna fold, so what do I know? I mean, nicely done by Alex. Steal the pot off the bigger stack. Oxada is in first place now. Bum 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 bum. They're getting a walk. Queens for Alex. Do 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 do. We do get the ace deuce in. Okay, good A just rips it, facing the early or the mid. Nope, the raise on the button. Gets lucky. This is not good for my heart, he says. So good A up to 28 bigs after getting a little lucky there. That's kind of cool. They do finally get some chips. Boot. Kings are gonna go for a raise from the big blind. Dino a lot gonna have to fold the ace 8 here, or ace 5. How did I miss that so bad? Whoo! Eyes are getting a little broken over here. Oxada with 3s. Facing a raise from Pabritz off the short stack, so it's nice to see him still get after it. Oxada comes along, so Pabritz will be taking down a nice little pot here. Very tiny bet on the flop. Gets through for Pabritz up to 26 bigs. Dook-a-doo-doo, dook-a-doo-doo. Luck box with a 10 and a 7. On the button, and he will get that through. Ace and a king for Dino a lot. No cooler potentials here. Morphine might raise the suited 9. Ace king will jam. And we're going to see a bunch of folding. 2 folds. Alex and Morphine. Real quick. There it is. Bum 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 bum. Luck box. Do we raise the 10-8? Nope, not this time. Oxada will just get a walk. Bum bum bum. Morphine with a 9 and a jack. Good A. What do we do with the king queen suited? 27 big blinds deep. We could raise, could call. Never gonna fold. Got the straight draw and 2 overs, the backdoor flush draw. Not gonna fold on the flop. 2 pair for Morphine. We'll just forget about that for a second. 3 on the turn. Not a great card for us. A big bet will make us fold. 3 million chips is too much, I think. What does Good A think? Good A doing some quick maths and says, yeah, that's a little too expensive over there. The old queen 10 suited. We could just jam this. Oxada, not necessarily the type to do that, but he does find it, and Pabritz with ace king. In the tank, doesn't want to call it off here. Interesting stuff, I wonder why. This just seems like a snap call, but you're going to be getting it in like with 60% or something. Flopping top pair, sweat the jack. I wonder what was with the tank. Don't we want to play for first? Pabritz the super aggressive player. Oxada's not the type just to open rip, so maybe Pabritz is thinking this is going to be a lot of pocket pairs, isn't it? That's probably why there's the tank. Oh, and queen 10 will get that king 10 to fold. Nicely done, luck box. Few unfortunate pots going against Oxada. Because, like, again, the queen 10 just makes loads of sense just to rip it there for like 24 bigs effective. So nothing else you can do with the queen 10. Oxada does seem like the type to raise and then maybe fold, but queen 10 suited just too strong. Interesting, anyways. And you put ace king in such a pickle, so what does he do with ace queen? Probably, for me, I always find the call, but maybe you're supposed to fold in that situation. But then I think to myself, Pabritz is sitting there with 24 bigs, pretty well tied up with 3 other players, has a slight advantage over 2. If we were 10 big blinds, it feels like it's an all-in. If we were 15, it feels like a call. Yeah, it just feels like an all-in. The deeper we get, maybe it feels a little bit more like a fold, but he's not going to be jamming. 50 big blinds probably on the button there with queen 10 suited. Would just play raise. Just feels like ace king's always going to call. Ace queen. Again, when I go for the shorter stacks, I think it's just a snap call. Maybe around 25 you're supposed to fold or something. I don't know. King jack with a pair. Facing a check raise on the flop comes along. Ace on the turn will slow both players down. 10 on the river, completing queen jack. Do do do. Do do do. Fold. Find the fold. Nicely done. Ooh, that value bet feels horrific now, eh? You're getting the one hand you're beating. It finds a fold. Makes the value bet feel like it's bluffing. Eights and king and a queen. Oxada with the best of it. Alex still has 2 overs. And the straight draw to the jack. Oxada going for some more value, and he gets it through. It's not a bad result there. Would have had a very difficult decision on the river. Unless it's a complete brick. Would be an easy check then. Pabritz with the king and a jack on the button, raising it up to Morphine's big blind. Ace 3, we could 3-bet, we could just go to a flop. Ace 7 deuce. Small stab from Pabritz. Call from Morphine. Pabritz does pick up some equity. We'll check it back. Ace on the river. Hearts miss. There is some low stuff like 4-5, 4-3 that misses. So king high could be a call down. You don't block the hearts. Pabritz will find the fold. Nice little flop for Pabritz's king queen. It is a 3 flush board, so we probably want to bet. We don't want that. But we didn't want to bet and see a call and then a heart on the turn either. A check is fair. Oxada could try to rep the heart now. Nope. It will just check down. King queen is good. King and a 10, raising it up. So Brits, now that they have a little bit of playing chips, will play a few more pots. Not just wait for the suited broadways and pocket pairs and whatnot. Dino a lot. Looks like a jam here with ace queen suited. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Dino a lot. 8-7 suited. Could have played on the button there. Ace 8 for Alex will raise it up a little bit more than 3x. Oxada deuce 6. We'll find the fold. Bam, ba, bam, 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 ba, bam, ba, bam, bam. Morphine, ace and a king. Dino a lot, sure they're gonna fold. Do we have a big old flip coming in? Could be one of our first big coolers in a while. Who's it gonna be in favor for? Good A could also just call if they want to play sneakily. See a safe flop maybe. Get a c-bet out of your opponent. Nope, king on the flop. Spade! Oh, just kidding, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, he just needs a 10. GG, that's unfortunate. 7th place finish for them. Alex getting aggressive here with 8-9. Morphine's been our most aggressive player with the big ol' stack there. Unfortunately lost a few pots. They went down, but they found a way to get back up there for 91 big blinds. As the blinds go up. Kings for Dino a lot. Luck box with ace king. This is a jam. Another big cooler right away. Luckbox needs an ace or some straight cards. Queen or ace. Nope, not gonna happen. Luckbox out in 6th. Well, that was pretty swift. But now we don't really have a real shorty. Pabritz on 33 isn't too far away from Alex or Dino a lot. So 5-handed, this will be fun. Down. Alex trying to limp into Oxada's big. One liner to a king. Who wants the pot? Alex says me. Stab on the turn gets through. I see the Jack 10 in the small blind. This is going to be telling of the way Oxada is going to go about playing from here on out. Are we going to 3-bet? Are we going to call? Sure hope we don't fold. Just plain call. Letting Pabritz come along too if he wants to. Flop in middle pair with the back door. Royal flush draw. Bet from Morphine's 9 high with no draw. Does have the backdoor straight and flush draw though. Jack on the turn, that's fun for Oxada. Ace on the river. Morphine could bluff this one. Oxada might go for value, so not give him the opportunity. Yeah, aces might check back, kings might check back the river. So Oxada tries to get some value. Queen and a 3, Oxada right back in there. Morphine might defend the big. Doesn't flop too well. C-bet could get through here. Not coming in though. Ace on the turn. Delayed C-bet for large. Holy shit, almost pot. Repping the queen jack. Trying to put a pair of kings in a real pickle. Ace and a 6 for Morphine, raising it up. It's suited. And he gets it through.
It's going, baby.
Oh, it's going, dearie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You looking to take off?
Yeah, whenever you're ready. It's a
Yeah.
long video.
Yeah, it is a long one.
You gonna split it up?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, baby.
What do you do with a king and a 3? We go to a flop.
Yeah.
Is he gonna turn a flush? Oh,
Maybe.
this could be spicy. Alex with the ace of clubs.
Yeah, I guess what would suck is double clubs.
Double clubs, yep. Even one club would be enough for Alex to turn his hand into a bluff. But he might not
Do you
get
think
to the
it would
turn.
scare him off?
He's not even gonna see a turn, to be honest with you.
Well.
If we get to the turn for free and a club comes off, then maybe we bluff. But things have to go in our favor first for that to happen.
Yeah. That's asking a lot of cards.
Oh, another club draw. Holy shit. 8 highs
See if we
leading
can
out.
Get some action from it. Not as spicy, but.
No, not as spicy at all.
Mm.
But I mean, 8 high might turn itself into a bluff. A double paired board. Oofty doofty doodah. 8 high is good for the time being.
It's the smallest stack on the table.
Yeah, you could put a lot of pressure on him, but instead Pabritz with 4 high is going to try to get this done. And of course it gets done. There's a
Easy.
fucking 8 high. Morphine in the big with Jack 10 suited. Oxada with an ace on the button. Goes 2.2x. See a call from the Jack 10. 5-4 deuce flop. That's a wheel for Oxada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do Jack 10 quickly folds. Boop-a-da-doo. Alex with an ace and a queen. 2 and a little bit. King 10 puts in the 3-bet. Putting some pressure on one of the shorter stacks. We go to a flop, 9-4 deuce. Ace high sees a safe board. Would have liked the pair though. Still a lot of broadways that you're beating. But we're 33 big blinds deep. This is going to get difficult. Alex puts in the raise, pretty well clicking it. Oxada is like, well, this sucks for me here. I can't do much about this. We'll find the fold. King and a jack's just going to get through for Oxada. King and a 7 for Pabritz. That's not going to get through. Got a couple pocket pairs in the blinds. Could be going 3 ways to a flop. Do-do-do-do. No sets, but no pairs for Pabritz either. Ace high board does look like his. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Gonna check it, a queen on the turn. Surely the pocket pairs aren't gonna lead out. Pabritz is gonna get another opportunity to stab. Nope. Ace on the river. Alex thinking things through, hoping just to get the showdown. That's a very quiet check. Check from Oxada and a check from Pabritz. The 6s are good. Do-ka-do-do, ace and a 6 in the small blind, goes 3x and gets it through. 9s for die on a lot. Do-ka-do-do. Morphine thinking about things with the king and a big blind. Comes along. Ace, jack, 3, flop. Do-do-do-do-do. 9s have seen a lot better flop, but they've also seen plenty worse. They go for a small little bet, 1.5x, and take it down. King and a 10 in the big blind, facing the big bet, 3.5x. King 10 not gonna fold. 10 on the flop, this will be fun. Morphine with a shitty kicker. We'll take a small stab. Backdoor flush draw though. Can't fold the king 10 yet. 3 on the turn, serious poker stars. 2 pair for Morphine. Die on the lot still ahead of 8-9, 9-7, Queen 9, King Queen, Ace King. Do-ka-da-do, 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 4 on the river. We might be able to fold a king 10 to a jam, so that's good news for die on a lot. But for 5 million chips, we might be paying this off. Down a lot's going in the tank, trying to find the fold. So many draws missed. 6-7 does get there, but why would do you have? 6-7? Maybe of hearts, spades, or clubs. Do. Anyways, down a lot makes the right fold on the end. That's good news. Alex, thinking about it with king 6. He does put in the 3-bet, and this one's going to get through, I think. 10 jack, easy fold there. King queen for down a lot on the button. We'll get this one through, irregardless of the bet size. Whoa, wee, just kidding. Oxada comes along with 5-3-0. Has a straight draw too. This'll be fun. Top pair for down a lot. 4 on the turn. Oxada might lead out. Decides not to. Goes check, 5 on the river. Oxada probably likes to see a check on the river, or sorry, the turn, but also wants a check on the river, and it's not going to happen. Very tiny bet. Quick call from the pair of 5s. Kings are good. Do. Ace and an 8 for Brits. Queen 6 suited. Nice wide open. From Morphine, gonna face the heat pre-flop. Uh-oh. 10s versus 10 jack. I say uh-oh, this could get spicy. Limp in from the 10 jack, a raise from the 10s. 10 jack, we'll just call. Flop a straight, no big deal. Morphine with an overpaired 2 cards. And blocks the nuts. With the backdoor heart draw, that's fun. King on the turn. Morphine might try to put the pressure on a 9. Put the pressure on an 8. Not gonna do it. 10 jack goes for a little value. A 3rd pot size bet on the river. 10s with the 10 heart is a very strong hand. We'll just find the call. Do. Queen and an 8 for Alex. Down a lot. Flopping 3. Down a lot. 3 to a straight. Ace high will just fold on the flop. Ace and a 9 for Oxada. 8s for Alex. Calls in the big blind. And turns a boat after it goes check. That's always good news. Bets 1 million chips. Oh, yeah, ace high. With no draw. Tough to call there. Not gonna happen here. Down a lot with an ace and a 10 on the button. Gonna get this one through. Or we see a call again from the 5 deuce. My bad. How didn't I know that? Should have been more observant. I gotta say, I am surprised to see the passive lines with the 5 deuce O. But with that being said, he's gonna take a stab on the river for super small. Repping just about any pair. Ace 10 in a tough spot. Could be an 8, could be a 7, could even be a 3. Probably not a 3 though. Couple of suited 6s. That's fun. 6-9 going for the 3-bet. 6-9 of clubs, not the nut suit, but that's fine. Oxada, raising jack 6. Fighting for first place, flopping middle pair. We like to see this from Oxada. Stay nice and aggressive. Protect your hand. Pretty shitty turn for you. Boom, 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 boom. Goes check, check on that shitty old turn. Not too big of a bet here on the river, but you know what? 7-5 makes a straight on the turn. 7-9 makes a straight on the river. Hearts get there. It could just be a pair of aces, just like what Morphine had. Nice fold there. Beep-a-doo-doo-doo. Down a lot. Ripping the nines. That's a difficult name to say, let me tell you. Dino a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Pocket eights. Could be another jam. Could be a call. I like jamming, I think. Morphine's gonna play way too many hands here. Not gonna call it off for 20 some bigs. 30 blinds now for down a lot. Pocket threes. What do we do in the muck? Find the fold. There it is. Nicely done. Alex with the suited ace has picked the aggressive line quite often. This time I'm gonna play call. Giving Pabitz a chance to see a flop and flopping a straight. Not too much action for him out there, but Morphine could take a stab. Alex could take a stab. Probably not. Club on the turn, that will help. Small bet, so Alex is going to come along. Looking for a club. Jack on the river pairs the board, so Pabitz might not go for value, but it could very well still look for some. You know, there's still some jack tens, queen jacks that will call you. Maybe. You hope there's some queen jack and jack 10 that will call you. You hope they called you on the turn. Maybe it's less likely. Maybe it's more likely he has a king. Some sort of king 10, king queen. Maybe that bets the flop. Maybe not three-way. Interesting stuff. Interesting hand anyways. 8-7 for Alex in position. Checks back the flop. Puts in a quarter pot size bet on the turn. Ace 10 defends. And Alex is sitting there with 8 high. Uh-oh. Here comes a bet half pot. Can Pabitz sniff this one out? Gonna be a tough call with the ace 10. So Pabitz finds the fold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bluff gets through for Alex. 53 big blinds. First place. Dino a lot. In a weird spot with the ace 6. You feel like you're gonna have the best of it a lot. Playing post flop is gonna be weird. Unless you flop an ace. So he's just gonna rip it all in with everything being said. It is a bluff. You don't want to see a call there by any stretch of the imagination. Top pair for Ox Auto. Doesn't look like there's any value though. Alex just with ace high lets it go. Morphine with the quackers. Alex comes along with king queen, and queen jack and the big will come along. Oxa Auto says, no, I'm gonna raise it up actually. Get the two other hands to fold. That's also a one way to go about things. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Pocket nines now. In the small blind, plays call. Ace 9 in a weird spot. If you make a pair of aces, you could be behind. If you make a pair of nines, in this case, you're going to be uber behind. Pair of threes, go for some protection. Nines put in a raise as an overpair. Do 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 do. Jack 3 calls with the backdoor diamonds. The 2 pair draw, 3 of a kind draw. Alex getting a great price here, but it looks like he's getting milked. So he folds the 3s and we move along. King and a jack in the small blind. Gonna raise it on up 3.5x. Dino a lot. Let's go with 8-5. Wow, how exciting. Oxa Auto gets a raise through with the old King 10 suited. That's worth a comment. Oxa Auto is 7s. What do we do? 30 big blinds deep. Raise from the button. Do we jam? Oxa Auto says no, all in size is a little bit too much. Dino a lot folds the ace. Morphine with an ace will raise under the gun. Oxa Auto with a 4 and a 5. Flopping bottom pair. Ace on the turn. Pretty bad card for Oxa Auto. Nice call on the flop though. Although it's going to be difficult on all turns and rivers. Most likely just folding unless it's a 4 or 5. King 10 suited for Alex. We'll get 3 bet from Oxa Auto's Queen 10. King 10 doesn't mind going to a flop. Flop and a flush. Already rue there, poker stars. Oxa Auto does take a stab. A little bit more than a quarter. What do we do on the board pairing turn? We check it back at king on the river. Looks like Oxa Auto waved the white flag there. Could try to rep kings here. That would be cool. Puts in a small bet instead, just trying to rep the pair of kings. Alex shows him the bad news. Nice play by Alex to slow play the flush there. 6-5 versus Alex, raising it on up. Flopping middle pair. Dino a lot. Let's go with 10 jack. So Alex in first place now with 60 bigs. Flops middle pair again. Doing a good job of making pairs over there. Uh-oh. Oxa Auto makes top pair. Ooh, check it back sneakily. And river 3 of a kind. 9-7. I was thinking it probably doesn't want to go for value, but Alex says, yeah, let's go for a little value bet. A little blocker bet. Let me pick the sizing. Oxa Auto will stick in the raise. What if he reps 7s now? Whoa, wee wah. He will call and see the bad news. That's no fun. At least there's an exchange of chips, but now Oxa Auto back in first. Jacks from Morphine. Ace-5 suited for Oxa Auto. Plays call from the small. Flopping top pair. Seeing a lot of that, eh? Ace-5. Top pair. Facing a small bet. Jack of diamonds in Morphine's hand could come into play here. He's just going to check it back. Hope to beat a 10 or 2, but 2s make 3 of a kind on the river. Morphine just gives on up, and we see jacks again. 30 big blinds teach us what to do, Pabritz. I feel like a jam. Yep, Pabritz says jam. Boop-a-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alex staying nice and aggressive. In second place, 50 big blinds with an ace. Bets and takes it on the paired board. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 7 and an 8 for morphine. It's suited. We're going to play that. Ace and a 10 in the big is going to come along. Not going to play raise this time. Ooh. Not bad. Oh, goes check call on the 995 flop. Morphine bombs it on the turn, and that will get through. Do. King Queen for Dino a lot. Kind of like right a lot, but Dino a lot. Pabritz defends the 9-6. Doesn't flop too well. Not going to be able to call a 2/3 pot size bet on the flop. We'll have to fold there and move along. Bum 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 bum. Alex will get one through there with 8-7. That's nice. Nice for them. I kind of want to see Pabritz pick up some chips here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them putting in some 3-bets. Although, look at the prize pool. So we got 1 million for first. Dino a lot here with the wide raise with the King 4. We should just be ecstatic about that. Alex thinking about bluffing with Ace Deuce. We'll just find the fold. Hasn't seen that yet from Dino, so says I should show you some respect. Nicely done from the King 4. But okay, yeah, so the prize pool, we got 104 or 110,000 if we make a ladder. That's quite a lot of money, so Pabritz might be hanging out, although this is a 10k buy-in, so it's only 10 buy-ins. So it's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of buy-ins. But when you see $1 million for first place, you might tighten up a little bit. Not morphine. Oxa Auto with 9-10 suited, saying not me either. Alex has been nice and aggressive too. Came in with a middling stack. Pabritz will just jam the King Queen. Oh no, we got a huge flip queen on the flop. Oxa Auto calls it off with 7s there. Hoping for an underpair. Sees the King Queen, just a big flip. Pabritz just basically took away all the notion of them not getting after it. Playing the short stack aggressively. Alex has kings. A 3-bet will get a fold probably. Unless he wants to raise. He does stick it in. That's no fun. Quick jam from the kings. Nice try from Pabritz, back down to 37 bigs. Hanging in there with morphine. Alex, the lone big stack now. 53 million chips. So just like that, we finally have the 5-handed battle settled. Alex taking the commanding lead. 2 pair here for Dino a lot, and top pair for Oxada. Uh-oh. Gonna go for a big value bet. Quick call from the top 2. I don't know if this gets in or not. 8s versus 10s, raise. Uh-oh, don't do it, Oxada. Good stuff. Folding the Ace 3. Pabritz just calls pre-flop, okay. Oh, my computer just started going mad. Wonder what's going on over there. Small bet, 10s come along, queen on the turn. This might just get checked down now. Ace on the river. Would be a beautiful value bet on the river here by Pabritz. Nicely done. Finds the very thin value bet and ace call. You'll love to see it even though it's like 1.5 big blinds. Alex with the better ace will take it in position with a bet on the flop. And Oksada's got a small pair. Alex has been opening super wide, so we will see Oksada jam it in. He's going to need a 3. We've seen people get lucky on the final table. Hopefully we smack a 3. Oh, 9 on the flop. That's no good. Spades were no good. Just dead on the flop. Alex the big stack, 85 blinds. Boop-a-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty, so we're four-handed now. What does that kind of show us? Well, I don't think Morphine's gonna go quiet out into the night. Probably just going to play nice and aggressively. Dino a lot. Isn't afraid to defend the big blind, but 5-10's no good. So I don't think either one of our shorties are gonna play super tight. I think they're gonna play pretty reasonable. Alex is gonna get the chance to put the pressure on them though, whenever he wants to. Queen 7-0, let's do it. A pocket pair four-handed is pretty damn strong. We'll come along to a flop. Alex flop stop pair. 12 million chip pot. Should be going his way. 3 on the turn. Do-ga-do-do. Small bet will work. King and a queen for Dino a lot. Pabritz with an ace in the big defends it. Do-do-do-do. Flop and top pair. Turning 2 pair. Sweet deal. Leading out on the turn. This will probably get through, although there's a few straight draws and some flush draws. We see a fold. Alex with an ace and a queen. Looks like, oh no, Morphine's gonna defend their big blind with king 2. Wasn't expecting that. Small delayed c-bet on the turn will work for Alex's ace queen. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oh, limp pot, but Dino a lot with a suited ace. Gonna rip that in. Two shorties got the opportunity to go to war. Not too often do you get to see that. Bum, 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 bum. Queen at 6 in position will steal the pot on the paired board. That's a nice one there for Morphine. He's gonna limp in, or sorry, Pabritz is gonna limp in the deuces. See a queen 6-3 flop, and he's gonna bet and take it. Do ace and a 9. Alex gets it through. Alex gets a walk with ace king. You hate to see that. Ace 8 for Morphine. Pabritz with king 10. We see a 6-3-3 flop. Goes check check. 7 on the turn. And it goes check check again. And king on the river, it'll go check check once more, and king 10 wins. Boop-a-do-do-do-do-do-do. Morphine defending the big blind with king 7, flopping top pair. Alex with bottom pair will just check it down. Gonna be tough to get called here by worse, a jack or an 8, but the 8 will find the fold. Might have been a spot where you should check it over, although Alex isn't gonna bluff with the 8 there. Morphine limping into a Dynalot's big. He's got a straight draw. Just a deuce will come along. Thinks maybe he can bluff him off the pot. Will he take a is gonna try to do it now. 2 million chips into 3.6. The jack will call. Clubs complete on the river. No straight for Dynalot, but King 10 makes a straight. Surely we fire. 4.3 million, not too big. Although it's a lot of Morphine's chips, Dynalot will find the fold. Nicely done by the 5-3. Surely we're just folding 5-7. Ace 4 just gonna rip for 45 bigs. Holy shit. Pabritz can do the same thing to Morphine. He could do the same thing to Dino a lot. We're gonna start to see a lot of jams until one of these two shorties pick up some chips. Top pair for Alex. Ace Jack will check it back. Didn't want to see a lead on the turn, but we'll call. 6-8, 6-4 is a straight. Hearts miss. Nice fold on the river. Alex with 2 pair. Got a little value on the turn. Ace and a jack for Alex, raising on the button. Morphine, don't jam. He's getting shorter, so he will eventually take an ace and rip it in. Not surprised to see the ace 6 go in here. Gonna need to chop the pot somehow. Nope, not gonna happen. Oof. Morphine out in 4th place. I think it was his 3rd final table of the Scoop 2020. Unfortunately wasn't able to get the win in the 10K main event. Had a nice showing though. Ace and a king facing a 3x. We'll put it in the 3-bet. 8.4 million, we'll take it. King 9 gets it through. Boop, 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 boo. King 7 making 2 pair, that's cool. 3 to a straight flush for Alex, but it's not in a row. And it's pretty low, so we just let it go. Alex with the 4-8 suited, playing that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. King 7 defending the big blind again. It's suited this time. See a raise on the 9 turn. Flush draw with the bottom pair comes along. See a very small bet on the river. 4-8 is going to be in a weird spot. Doesn't call there, that's unfortunate. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh, kings. Jack 9 for Pabritz defending the big blind. Queen on the turn, bets about half pot, and gets the kings through. So Dino a lot almost catching up to Pabritz now. Just 2 big blinds behind him. Deuces for Pabritz in the small. Taking a step after limping, getting it through, and we're moving along. Oh, ace and a deuce limping it in. Alright. Alex sticks in the raise with 5-3 and gets the fold. Oof. No action for the ace-jack. Ace-9, are we still limping? Oh, shucks, we're still limping. Ooh, flopping 2 pair, that's a good deal. Middle pair for Dino a lot. Gonna take a stab for a big blind. Not gonna get it through. Brit's playing the 2 pair sneakily. Dino a lot puts in another bet here. Trying to get called by a heart. Oh no, he makes 2 pair on the river. Oh no, this will just be bet again. Don't think he's checking back. Oh no. Another bet, only about half pot. Pabritz makes a call. Can't jam on the 3 flush board. Also probably why he didn't raise at any point. Kings are making a king on the turn. Pair 10s are just checking it back. 6 on the river completes the flush. Pabritz still makes the call. Do-ga-do-do. A walk for Pabritz. Alex 5-4 suited. Raising the button. Defend in the big blind coming in. Oh, just a jam, just kidding. Making his life easy there. Nicely done by Dino a lot. Alex could get aggressive here. 3-handed ace-7, much stronger. Jacks, probably just a jam for 40 big blinds. Would be fun to go to a flop, but it's not gonna happen this time. What the hell's going on here? Pabritz, jack in a 4, bottom pair with a straight blocker will put in a raise facing a 1 big blind bet on the flop. Alex with an ace and a 5 again on the button. King 7, Dino a lot's hand, putting in a raise. Alex might have had enough of this, but nope, he will find the fold. Ooh, we see a limp pot 3 ways. This is stupid. What the hell's going on? King Jack suited with 3-12 royal flush. That's fun. Taking a stab 1/3. Alex with King 8, thinking it over with the backdoor flush draw. Probably should find the fold. King high could be good there, but prospects of winning the hand are very small. 5-4-0, coming along. Queen Jack sees a King King 3 flop, comes to the turn. Picks up a pair. Gonna be hard to fold now with the flush draw too. wow, we just chopped it up. Okay. Alex gets 870k, 750 to for Brits, and around 700 for Dino a lot. Aces for Brits. Wishes he waited a hand or two first. Won't even get a call from Alex. So there's still 50k to the first place and then the title. And that's what matters. Bow, 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 bow. Queen and a 5 going for a raise. King 8 looks like a defending hand, but we're just gonna put in the raise ourselves. Go for the 3-bet, try to get this equity cleaned up right here and now. King high versus king 3. Ace high board. Bum, 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 bum. In position, king 3 will stab, get a call from the king 8. Ace on the turn goes check, check. Queen on the river will go check, check too. What's gonna happen here? 7 to 8? We do something in the small blind? Limp it in. Jack 10 for Pro Brits. Jack 10 with the pair going for value. King and a 7. Let's get some value from the ace high. Find it in you. 4 million, quite large too, and the ace high quickly calls. Wowee wee wow. Ace 8 in position. We'll check back on the Jack 10 3 flop. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, phone call. Oh, nope. Telemarketer. 8-5 suited. Could try to rep the ace here. Bombs away. Puppets with the pair 10s. Just gonna fold on the turn there. Nicely done by Dino a lot, up to 43 big blinds. Eight eight for Dino a lot, getting on through. 7-5 for Alex, getting through. Glad to see we're not limping no more. Now that we made a deal, we're more willing to throw around our chips, as they're not worth so many dollars. We're not playing on the edge of our seat as much. There's still 50,000 for first, but we can be patient now. Or we can be less patient now, sorry, my bad. Bum 4-8 with the straight draw, putting ace 10 in a pickle, and it'll just fold on the flop with 3 to a royal. Nicely done by Brits, up to 61 bigs. Do 6-5 with 2 pair. 1 pair for Alex with the straight draw. On a 3 flush board, that sounds no fun. Deuces in the small. Limping it in. Oh, we don't like this. We do not like this. 3 flush board. What do we do with 8 or 8-3? Start firing. Get deuces to fold. Put in a bet. There we go. Deuces. Call. Find the call. No, we're just gonna fold. Move along. 5-7 going for the raise. 7-6 defending the big blind. Ace 3-3 flop. No stab from Dino Lot. 8 on the turn, bringing in no draws, no nothing. There's the stab. Gets it on through. Deuce in an 8 in the small blind. What am I saying that for? Ace 3 for Alex will raise. Brits folds deuce 8. 9-6 defends the big. Top pair and bottom pair for Alex. Top and bottom, as they say. Nine 6 with some more chips, puts in a raise. Wrong time. Doesn't have any backdoor flush, but backdoor straight. Gonna see a 3-bet on the flop. Gonna be an easy fold. Fun to see, but just unfortunate timing there. Alex with ace and a jack will put in the raise facing the limp. Dino Lot flops a little bit better. Bottom pair. Boom, 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 boom. Goes check, check. Here's a delayed c-bet. 5 on the river puts a 1-liner to a 7. It'll go check, check. And king 6 is the winner. Ooh, aces. Don't know if 9-8 calls a 3-bet. Would be fun. 9-8 can crack aces. It's suited. It's small. Very, very small 3-bet. 9-8 can crack aces. Queen 9-8 flop. 5 million to go. Jack 10 has a straight. Oh, king on the turn. Not the best board for aces. King queen makes top 2. Oh, Alex just rips. No 2 paired outs. No set. Alex is just down to 23 bigs. Did say 9-8 could crack aces. It is that sort of hand. 7-5 limping in, flopping bottom pair. 10-5 takes a stab. 4 on the turn. Bum. 6-4 suited on the button, going for a raise and getting it through. Queen 9 limping in. Five has 3 of a kind for Brits. Not gonna get much action here though. Just the 1 bet on the flop. Don't do it, Alex. Oh my lord, he put it in the raise. I said 3 of a kind wasn't getting no action. Uh-oh. Does call, makes a boat on the river. Don't do it, Alex. This is not how it's meant to be. Uh-oh, 8 million chips. Okay, saves himself 5. Pabritz will stick in the last little bit, and an easy fold for Alex. Okay, well, he'll pick up a few chips here, maybe. Right? Oh no, 4 on the flop, 10 on the turn, that'll do. Okay. Alrighty, Roo, we move along. 7's get a walk. Queen Jack suited, that's a rip. King 6, this might be a bit too much to call. We are 3-handed. King 6. Pabritz doing some math, says nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna give you the double. Dynalot flopping 2 pair, that's good news for them. Pabritz also with middle pair. Has the backdoor flush draw, but diamonds come in on the turn. And the king is an overcard to that 8. Pretty scary turn. Pot size bet, we'll just get through there. Boop-a-da-boo, boop-a-da-boo. Boom, 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 boom. Pabritz takes the king, 3 rips it. Gets it through. Ace 8's gonna call here. We're gonna use a 4 diamond. Diamond on the turn, that'll do. Alex hangs in there. 26 big blinds. Not gonna go out easy. Gets a little lucky there, but uh-oh. 2 pair. Alex with just ace queen. Might call 1 bet. Nope, not even gonna call that. Sorry, did I say Alex had ace queen? Alex with 2 pair. Pabritz ace queen lets it go on the turn. And folds the 4-5 there too. King high versus king high. Dynalot's aggression will just get the job done. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Couple suited queens going to war. Queen deuce with the flush draw in position. Ace high board. 1 big blind. Doesn't quite work yet. Alex hangs in there with bottom pair. Uh-oh. Check back on the turn. 1-liner to a 5 or 10. Alex leads out the 6. Interesting. Do 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 do. Oh, ace and a queen. I see ace and a queen. Queen and a 10. Queen 10 folds. Jack 7 goes for the raise. Ace 7 or ace 6 puts in the 3 bet from the big blind and takes it down. Five 8, making a pair of 5s, taking a stab and getting it through. 10-8 for Dynalot, getting it through. Gonna be a lot of that. A lot of Dynalot. 5-8 facing a limp, we'll just check it back. Straight draw for Pabritz with backdoor flush, but that doesn't come along. We'll just take a stab on the board paired turn though. Interesting. Dynalot's a non-believer, but he will fold. Ace and a queen that's suited. That'll put in a 3-bet. Queen and a 7. That'll find a fold. Ooh. 6 and a 4, what do? We limp in. Alex jams. 3s for dying a lot. Making middle set, that's fun, but Brits doesn't have nothing going on. Ooh, King 9 versus King 8. This is fun. Top pair for both players. Queen on the turn. Jack 10 gets there, but that only brings in more draws too. King 8 will take a stab, getting checked too. 2 pair coming along. Not putting in the check raise, that's interesting. Super wet board out there. King 8 thinking is there more value, but it will just check back on the river. Pretty damn big pot going per Brits this way. Boom, ba-da-doom, doom, 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 doom. Ooh, 10-6 get nice and spicy here. Dine a lot with 5-9 would let it go. With the flush draw makes plenty of sense. Just fun to see. Two pair, that's no good no more. Dynalot making the flush on the river. Pretty good run of cards for him there. Getting saved by the deck. Nice fold on the end too by Pabritz. 5-7 suited on the button, going for a raise. Alex and the big will play their queen 10 some way. King 6-3 flop. 5-7 with the straight draw and backdoor flush draw takes a stab. Alex with 2 overs to the 6. Backdoor straight draw. Picking up a pair of 10s. Action card 2, it's a spade. Do-ga-do-do. Queen 10's not loving life. 4-5 gets there on the river, but the flushes miss. Boop do 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 do. King and a 10. Raising it up. Alex has some playing chips, so Pabrit says, well, we're not going to let you play unless you want to put a lot in there. Oh, and Alex says, give me some more playing chips. Thank you very much. Both player with queen 8 and top pair. Goes to check on the flop. Dynalot trying to play it sneaky. Hopefully doesn't get blown off the pot here. Hard to fold top pair after checking back. Could even put in a raise. There it is. Very wet board. What if Pabritz jams? I suppose you just call it off in the end. Nope. King on the river, don't go check check. We chop the pot. Ace and a 9, ace and a 7, 2 for Dynalot. Alex comes along with Jack 10, 3 to a straight. Backdoor flush draw for Alex. And Pabritz's backdoor flush draw. With ace high, we'll take it on the flop. Wow. King and a 10 with a straight draw, that's fun. Out of position, not easy to play. 5-6 with a much weaker straight draw. Hey. Taking your screen back.
Oh yeah. Set time.
Nice. Doom 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 do do do. Jack and a 9, limping it in. 7 deuce, not gonna take a stab. Seven deuce does take a stab on the turn though. Interesting decision. Jack 9 comes along. Deuce on the river, that's funny. Alex will show him the bad news. Do 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 do. Ace and a queen, we 3-bet that. Quick fold from ace high for Dynalot. Pocket pair for Alex, this is fun. 6-3-3 board. It's good for Dynalot, but queen 10, it's not that great. Ooh, Perbit's making top pair. Dynalot sees an ace high board that's paired, might just take a stab. Jack turn. Do. Perbit's bet small. Dynalot with no pair, just the king draw. Isn't gonna put in a raise, just finds the fold. Do. 3.5x from Perbit. We'll just take it down pre. Do. Dynalot with the king and the queen. Ace 5 rips. Oh, queen on the flop. Ace on the turn though. Holy shit. Things are changing. So Alex finally gets his chips back from Dynalot. Back in first place. Back where things all began. With a 3-handed battle. Do. Both players with a pair of 4s. Alex's is slightly better though. Don't think we call a 3-bet with 10-4. As we see queen 4 just rip it in. Don't know why queen 4 rips there, but just to protect all of its equity and whatnot. That makes some sense. Perbit's making a pair of aces. Checking it back on the paired board. Jack high isn't going to give you any value here, I don't think. Nope. Easy fold on the river. Queen 3 gets it through for Dynalot. Do. Queen 3 getting called by e5 for Dynalot. Bum. Queen on the turn, giving Alex a pair. He'll take a stab now. Dynalot thinking things over for some reason. 8-7 limps it in. 9-3 checks it back. Queen high board. 8-7 stabs. 3 to a straight. Gets it through. Queen 9 in the big blind. This is suited. Is he gonna stick in a 3-bet? No, just plays call, flop and middle pair. Ace high board, we stab on those, but not this time. Just gonna check it down where Perbitz is gonna make Three of a kind on the river. Bet's quite large, king high. What do we do here? I think we find the fold. Dine a lot. Mike can't find the call. Doesn't have a spade. So there is some like queen jack with a spade, jack 10 with a spade. Just some bullshit that Pabritz could have there, so Dine a lot finds a call. Gonna rip in the ace. Alex folds the ace. Boop-a-da-boo, 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 boop, 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 boo. Alex with 8 high will take a stab on the 9-3 deuce flop and get it through. Wow. King jack with a straight draw to a queen. Could have the best of it here. Does have the best of it here. We see a check down. Ooh, and kings. Ace 4 for Alex. That's a 4 betting hand. Ooh, we see the ace high get in the ace high spade. Do it, dealer. Nope. Oh, but the ace 3 plays? Are you serious? Oh, he made a pair of threes. I didn't even see it. I was just rooting for spades. My bad. So we're finally heads up. 60 big blinds deep. Could see a cooler here if there's a couple hearts out there. King deuce fold. Does play call. We see a bunch of diamonds. So we sweat the cooler. Could go chop on a diamond. Alex could also represent the diamond. And he will. Ace 6. How do we call? We can't. 15 million chips going Alex's way. It's kind of cool to see them start pretty much tied up. We're lucky there. No clubs on the flop, but a pair of threes for Pabritz. Eights, that's fun. Jack 5 raising. Bum 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 bum. Things are going quick. Pabritz raising 10-7, flopping nothing. Do. Taking a stab. Queen 4 comes along with the backdoor flush draw. Alex taking a stab with the king high on the ace 9-6 flop. And he gets it on through. 7-8 getting a walk. Ace and a 10 raising. King 4 plays somehow. Plays 3 bet. Ace 10 calls. Interesting stuff. 3 deuce deuce. Alex checks. 9 on the turn. Taking a stab for 1/3. 2 overs for Pabritz comes along. 9 on the turn, double paired board. Alex could represent the pocket pair. Won't do it this time. Ace 10 is good, 70 blinds in Pabritz's stack. What's gonna happen here with the old 8 high? Oh, he bets with the queen high, so you don't get to see that. We don't get to see a bluff. Nothing, just a quick fold. King high versus king high. No pairs, no pairs. Do. Brits with the stab. Might get through. Alex is putting in the raise, so never mind. Never mind. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, 3-bet pot. This is fun. No pair for Alex, but he does have the pre-flop aggression going for him in his favor. Oh. Bo. No pair. Bombs away on the turn. And Brits has to fold. Oh no. Five, 4 in a bad spot here. Might even call versus the raise. Nope, just kidding. Flushes are out there. Boats are out there. Boop-a-da-boo, boop-a-da-boo. King high versus king high. One guy has a flush draw, but he's gonna fold it on the flop with the back doors, I mean. Not a flush draw. Boop-a-da-boo, boop-a-da-boo. Queen and a 9. What do? We check it over. And the king 6 checks. 7.5 in the middle. Just going Peritz's way. Boop-a-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. King and a 10 for Alex. It's kind of cool to note that we are just one hand away from a big pot. Alex with jacks will put in the 3-bet. Brits folds queen 5. We're just one pocket pair versus pocket pair, or 2 high cards. We could get this all in. Boom, 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 boom. Do. 3 jacks out there. What do we do with 3 to a straight? We check it back. Bet on the turn. King 5 has a flush draw, comes along and makes the flush. Alex might represent it. Or a pair of 4s or 8s. But I think we call with a flush. Right. There you go. Find the call on the end. Pair of 3s for Brits. We'll check it back. Alex checks a6 and a jack. Blocking the straight draw. Blocking the flush draw. Blocking the other straight draw. Boom. He's on the river and he's not gonna bluff. Brits just shows it down. Bam. 6 and an 8. Making a pair of 6s, facing a raise on the flop. Wet board. Comes along 5 on the turn, picking up a straight draw. Still have second pair. Half pot. Come along, clubs complete. 1 liner to a 3. And there's still the ace out there. What if he bluffs? Surely this isn't a value bet. Right? We're trying to make a pair of aces fold now, I think. Blocking 8-7. Wowie weewah, and the 8-10 or ace-10 does find the fold. Nicely done by Probritz. A little bit of a bully move there. Or sorry, quite the bully move, turning second pair into a bluff. Wowie weewah. Straight draw versus straight draw. Alex with the flush draw to go with it. Out of position, a little bit harder to play, but it goes check check on the turn. King high is in the lead. Eight-10, taking a stab, very small. Alex thinking this one through. Think he's gonna make the call. Lands on it in the end. Boop-a-da-doo, dook-a-da-doo, dook-a-da-doo. Top pair versus second pair. With second best kicker. Ooh, that's top and middle pair now for Alex. Just one pair for Probritz, but still a strong one. Feel like you got a call on the turn here. Hopefully you can smack a queen on the river. Nope, just gonna find the fold. Boop-a-da-doo-doo, dook-a-da-doo. Ace-9 versus King-9 and Ace-9-5 flop. Probritz might stick in the raise. Big raise at that too. King-9 comes along. Boop-a-da-doo-doo, dook-a-da-doo. 3-2 gets there, and it very well could put in a raise on the flop with the backdoor flush draw. Still ahead of still ahead of what? It's gonna say 3-4, but no, that makes two pair. Hearts. Oh, they got there. One liner to a 2. So if you had like 5 deuce or something silly. 4 deuce. Boop-a-da-boo. Nice fold on the end with the pair of 9s for Alex. Unfortunate, but nothing you can do. Get a pair of 2s. Uh-oh, paired board. Alex has bottom pair. Probritz with the old top, middle, or top 3 of a kind. How can you have a bottom 3 of a kind? That would be a boat. Deuce on the turn is fun for Alex. Probritz with nothing though, so no action. Ooh, aces. Aces just call. Alrighty, Roo. 9-5 doesn't stab. Does pick up a straight draw to a 10 or 6, sorry. And blocks 9-10. Uh-oh. We'll see if Alex got himself in a pickle. 7 on the river. Is he gonna call? May have squeaked out some more value there by just playing call preflop, because 9-5's obviously not gonna call your raise. Do suited queen versus suited queen. That's fun. Heart draw for Alex. Nothing going on for Probritz. Probably just letting it go on the turn. Interesting. Probritz with a pair of 7s and the backdoor nut flush. Alex just with the flush draw and backdoor straight draw. 2 overs to go along with it. 8 of diamonds on the turn. Alex thinking about leading, does. 40%. Do. Probritz sticks in a raise. So many draws out there, he says. Alex folds. Boop-a-da-doo. King and a 4, raising it up. 10-7 for Probritz. Not much going on there for him. Backdoor flush draw. Let's see some spades, dealer. Oh, nice little raise here from the 9-6. Let's see some kings. Nope. Alex with the flush draw and straight draw. That's kind of cool. Pabritz in position. Didn't want to see a lead here. We'll just fold king 5. Nines, get that through. 6 deuce ain't calling. Bum 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 bum. 6 and a 9. Stealing the pot. Just kidding. Ace high might call. Does call. Queen on the turn. Pabritz checking. Alex checking. Pabritz giving up. Just on the one pot, not on the match. 5-3, going for a raise, gonna get called here. Ace, ace, 8 flop. This is the interesting stuff. What do we do with 5 high in a 3-bet pot? We bet. Alex comes along. We pick up the straight flush draw. Ooh, great card for us to continue. King Jack probably gonna have to fold here. Would be a nice damn call though. Does make the call. 6 on the river. We got 5 high. Jams. Holy shit. Is Alex gonna call? Oh my lord. Find it in you. This would be one hell of a call. He finds the call with king high. Holy shit. In the 10K main event. Gives no fucks. Oh my god. He deserves it. Wow. 8 or 10? 10. Just as 10. Nope. Okay. Alright. Wow. Whoa. Okay, sweat the 5 and it's over. Alex gets the W. Holy shit, what an ending. Oh. We have like a 30-minute heads up. No, more like 20-minute heads up battle. Over those 20 minutes, you pick up a lot of reads on your opponent. Pabritz takes the 3 deuce. Or sorry, the 4, what was it, 4 deuce? No. 5-3, my bad. Gets called off on the end. Holy shit, we just got to end right there. Where does Alex start this thing off with? 30 bigs? What a final table by Alex. Holy shit. 3 hours long. What a battle.